I gotta go pee. I gotta go take a piss.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
This goes out here to Matt Weingartner. Stevens! Yeah. Old Mark State. Drives for those guys too. Check out their channels. Actually, right now, as you watch this, right as I film this, Matt doesn't drive for him yet, but maybe by the time you're watching this, or sometime he will be. Or in past tense, you know, this whole YouTube stuff, you know, internet stuff. It's supposed to last forever, right? Alright, this guy's backing up. See what he's doing. Always enjoy watching people back up. SRT. There's a real driver-friendly company right there. SRT. If you die in their trucks, you're on your own. Beware. Beware when you drive for SRT. That's for sure. Let's see who's coming now. Man, it's the attack of the refrigerator carriers. It's FFE out of Dallas, Texas. Or, yeah. You know, there's a M&M place over here. That's the reason why you see three of those guys here. For sure. Here comes a bull rack. I was behind him getting fuel. He pulled up, let me get out of the fuel island, which was nice. That, my friend, is not a Bonehead Trucker. Guy's a very nice man. Yes, sir. I'll let you know who they're nice. I'm gonna call it like I see it, you know? That is a nice man. It's not a Bonehead Trucker. Yes, I had to wait on him getting fuel. Got fuel real fast. He pulled up. He was talking to somebody, but by the time I hung up the pump, you know, he went to go put it up. I mean, by the time I went to go hang up the nozzle, he went to go and say, "Oh, he's done. I'm gonna go pull up." He pulled up far enough for me to get out of the fuel island because I was coming straight to park. So nice guy, you know. That's what we do. Look out for each other. Just always keep an eye out. Comes old Schneider coming out of there. I always get these guys waving at me. People always want to know, what's the difference? Got some nasty windows. People always want to know. Why are white trucks and orange trucks orange trucks? Why? Why is that? Why? Someone tell me why? Why? I'll tell you why. The orange trucks are your regular trucks. Regular trucks that haul regular stuff. A lot of them are team. A lot of them are team. A lot of them are not team. Just solo. A lot of them are regional. A lot of them are OTR. But then you got the white ones. I got a white one. And you see, and I get the question, how come you got a white truck? Why do you got a white truck? Why? 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 Why do you got a white truck? I'll tell you why I got a white truck. Because they typically keep the white trucks dedicated. Now, not all white trucks are dedicated. You can kind of tell when you're in Schneider, when you're in the company, you can kind of tell which one's dedicated just by looking on how this paint scheme actually is. Well, actually not really a paint scheme, more sticker scheme, but you can kind of tell which one's which. But you know, it's such a fine little detail that it's kind of hard to describe. So I'll just say this: white trucks generally are dedicated trucks. So I'm watching trucks go back and forth, back in, back out. There's an open spot right over there where they saw that Schneider truck pull out of. Right over there by that JB. I'm going to sit here and watch and see how long it actually takes for someone to put it in there. Sounds reasonable, right? Let's do this. Let's do this! Ah! Old W9. I had a W9 one time. It was a nice, comfortable riding truck. Sit down, but when you're 6'4", not very comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. But I enjoy looking at them. I don't like driving them because I like driving them. I just don't like living in them. Just small. But you know, it's a nice truck. I always like the big rigs. I always enjoy the large cars. Why? Because they're a dying breed. They're a dying breed. You know, the large cars, they're such a dying breed, and I enjoy looking at them. I enjoy looking at them going down the road. My favorite is a cab over. Yes, I like cab overs. I'll tell you the reason why. Is the first truck I drove was a cab over. Yes, and so when I was coming in the industry, there was a lot more cab overs. There's a lot of cab overs, and you know, that was what was in the industry. But you know, times have changed, and there's a lot more conventionals and aerodynamic, and so you see less and less cab overs. So I enjoy looking at them. A lot of them are fixed up show trucks. So yeah, I even got a shirt. I got a T-shirt that has a there's OSRT again. That has a. Now he's gonna get that handicap spot. I got a T-shirt that has a cab over. He's gonna get that handicap spot over there when there's one over here by the JB Hunt truck where Schneider pulled out of it a while ago. So, but he says, screw that. That's too much work. I'm gonna go over here where the handicap go. Not much going on. I haven't turned on the radio, the CB. It's dead. 2 meter's going. It was. You heard me talking about it. Blurry. I know they're not going to talk. Camera shy. If you are in this area, you flip that viewfinder, make sure I get my head in the shot.
Okay, go ahead. Alright, 254, of course.
Alright. So, anyways, giving out a phone number. Don't want to put that here on the interwebs. But, no, I mean, if you're here and you're an amateur radio operator, or if you're not, if you just want to listen, you got like a scanner or something, 147.180, and that's here in Waco, Texas. The repeater is actually probably got a good 30-40 miles away from here, but it's a good loud repeater. And 147.180, 147.180. So if you have your scanner, you have this a 2 meter radio here in your truck, 147.180 with a PL tone of 123.0 hertz. 123 hertz. It hurts you. So yeah, just turn in and listen to those guys, talk to those guys. They all know me. Say, hey, that idiot from YouTube. Most of them know who you're talking about, especially some of the old hands. The newer guys that's on there, it's like, who? But because I don't live here anymore, moved. So, anyways, I'm gonna go put it up because everybody's looking at me filming, and I'm thinking maybe they're gonna go hunt my leg. Oh man, I hate doing shout-outs. But I promised I was going to do them, and this is just top of my head shout-outs. Now, obviously, a lot of people are going to tell you to go to certain channels that are popular. You know, popular people go shout out popular other drivers, or non-popular drivers going to go shout out to popular drivers or whatever. So I am not going to shout out to everyone. Okay, I'm sorry. You know who's famous. You know who you're watching. You found me. You can find these other guys. But I won't tell you something. There's some guys that you may want to follow. Now the new trend, and we all talked about it last Trucker Rack Chew. And, Texas talked about it and all that, and Pale Rider. They're all talking about shooting videos, putting them on the friggin' phone, and then uploading them. I'll tell you what you do. That's what they're doing. So go to these guys' channel, and that's what they're doing. I mean, everybody's doing it. People don't edit videos anymore. So this is what you do. See, Schneider over here, before I do this, Schneider over here didn't even bother to go look at these other places. He's just gonna go make them a parking spot. Man, oh man, oh man. There's one down right over there. We just watched him. I haven't even cut it. This is the same take. You may have seen this thing edited, but it's the same freaking take. I have not go on, off. So anyways, he's gonna go make him a parking spot. Whatever. It doesn't affect me none, but I just kind of think, really? There's one right over yonder. So watch these guys. I'm just going to name a couple because, like I said, I'm not big on YouTube truckers. But I'll tell you who to watch. Go watch Ponzi Zombie Killer. Now that guy's a trip. All right, Ponzi Zombie Killer. Check him out. He only has like minute videos. It's like, you know, not going to take very long to watch his videos, okay? Because they're like a minute a piece. But he uploads them, and he's kind of crazy. And I like that. He's kind of a redneck. And I kind of like that too. Not in like a sexual type of way. Ride with B. I made a parody. If you watch parody videos, I believe he was either the first or the second one I parodized. So Ride with B, he's at Prime. He's a Prime driver. He's learning and everything. And he asked for a shout out a couple months ago, and I haven't done shout outs, so I promise I'll do it. Shout out, I don't know if you got videos, but let's give a shout out to Mr. Slow Motion. You said you coming over to Schneider. Good deal. Slow Motion. Get your video camera and film this stuff. Film your stuff, man! Film it! Film it! Let me see, Clark Turner. It's just top of my head, folks. Clark Turner, he's also a Schneider driver. He's probably got a dozen subscribers, I guess. I don't know. But invest in watching some of his videos. I enjoy people who have opinions. Film your opinions, folks. Also, Rice Cake for the win. Rice Cake with Rice Cake FTW, but FTW means for the win. So punch in Rice Cake FTW on your Google search there, and he's also a Schneider driver, and he does very well done videos. If you are looking to become a YouTube trucker, let me tell you this. Anybody can sit there and put a webcam or a one of those dash cam things sitting there on the thing like this and drive. Anybody could do that, okay? Anybody can do that. But if you want to film some of these guys, stop looking at me like a bunch of daggone perverts. If you wanting to really get your name out there and really become a someone that people really want to pay attention to, is to actually put your opinions out there. Put your opinions out there. Say something bold. Describe your day. Describe what you're doing. What makes you happy? What pisses you off? Do all this, because people tend to like that, If it bleeds, it leads. That's the reason why Bonehead Truckers is my most popular video series. When you got Trucker Rack Chew, that's very, very positive. I've got a pretty good following on that, but they ask, when's your next Bonehead? I don't know. It's not what I aim to do all the time. So, yeah, I mean, there goes Southern Ag. We'll get this place at Southern Ag. So, yeah, you have a combination. I mean, film the road if you want to, but also don't be afraid to put your opinions out there, because people like personality. They like personality. You know, not everybody's going to agree with you. You got to have thick skin. But definitely personality comes. That's the reason why some of the most famous ones out here are very, very outspoken. So, all right, we're gonna cut this thing off. Taking too much of your time and my time, and I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee. I gotta go take a piss. Piss. Oh, God, take it. Don't do that when you piss. Freaking hiccup right there when I say piss. Piss. There's another hiccup. Piss. All right. So if you want hiccups, if you're trying not to get rid of hiccups and you're trying to have hiccups, you gotta say piss. Piss. Every time I do, I got a hiccup. Piss. See. All right, guys. All right, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. But you know what? I gotta go. 73. Peace!
Turn out the lights. The party's over.